Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and today I wanted to show you guys some mods that are broken in the Better Together update. So these are all kind of simple mods that you could do on Minecraft console editions. So I'm going to be showing off a modded world here, which pretty much doesn't crash, but I'm going to be showing all the things that don't work and kind of explain why they don't work and how this could be fixed for, future updates and stuff. So anyways, hope you guys will enjoy this video and let's get right into it. So anyways, as you can see, this is pretty much a modded world which I had made to kind of make some custom dungeons. And so as you can see, here's all my stuff here. And so what this is to kind of show off is that there's custom dungeons and stuff like that. So if you were to go over to parts of the map, then it would show us kind of like a custom dungeon that could be in the game or something. But basically, as you can see here, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. So let's kind of show off some of those things. And I guess the first one, or I guess something that does work is the colored signs work. So that's like one of the only mod things that actually works here. But these armor stands, as you can see, they're custom named with colored text. So basically, when you look at the sign or the armor stand, whatever, basically it kind of pops up with this little forest dungeon, just kind of says that in red. And so as you kind of see, as you can look around, it just kind of shows each of the things like that. But what's supposed to happen is these armor stands, you're not even supposed to see these. You're only supposed to be able to see the name above them, and so that then they're pretty much always supposed to be visible as well. So pretty much like this name that's here, I should be able to see it regardless of where I'm standing. I should be able to look at that and see that, and I shouldn't see the armor stand either. So that's not supposed to be there. So whatever's going on, it looks like the armor stand doesn't keep like the invisible properties and stuff like that, and something about the naming seems wrong. Now if we come over to here, which are the custom end gateways, these are supposed to teleport you into different sections of the world, but when we step inside of it, nothing happens at all. It's just kind of nothing. It does nothing. And so I guess what happens is that it doesn't convert the NBT tags properly, so that it doesn't give you the effect of, teleporting, and instead does nothing. You just go in it and does nothing. So if you want to go to other parts of the world, I guess you gotta just fly over now. It doesn't work for any of these at all. So it's a little bit sad that the end gateways don't seem to convert properly. So you just have to like remod them and probably would work fine. But it seems like something with the world conversion just doesn't always keep all this sort of stuff that it's supposed to keep. But anyways, let's continue on to some mods here. So these are supposed to be custom loot tables. So pretty much what these do is that when you place down the chest, it's going to give the loot table of whatever chest you have. So basically like this will spawn abandoned mineshaft stuff. But basically nothing spawns in it. So nothing in here in any of these. I have like end city treasure, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, and so on, so on. You get the idea. Is that none of these chests work. None of these chests with the custom loot apparently seem to work, which is unfortunate because these were really cool, but it doesn't seem like they convert over properly. So they need to make it so that the chests in your inventory, if they have a custom loot table effect like this, then they should be able to work, of course, but it doesn't seem like it works for whatever reason that might be. So that's pretty much like everything in this little area here that I can go ahead and mention, I guess, as well. But I guess I can also say here is that this one's kind of a weird one, but barrier blocks convert to invisible bedrock. So this is apparently some completely different block in the game that doesn't even exist on like Java. This is like completely just Better Together or Pocket Edition only. And so this is pretty much the same thing as a barrier block, but slightly different as well. So I'm going to place one down right there. And yes, it's there. It exists. I promise you it's there. But basically what it is an invisible block, as you would kind of expect, invisible bedrock. So it's kind of like a barrier block. As you can see, I can't walk through it. I'm sprinting and it's not working. I can't go through it because there's a block there. But basically, you can't break this block. In fact, it just kind of acts like it doesn't even exist until like you hit it or if you walk on it or anything. But you can't break the block. If I try to break it, it breaks the thing underneath it. And I'm still standing up here, which is a little bit strange. So this is invisible bedrock. Pretty weird block. But that's a thing, of course. You place it down, it's like this flat pretty much piece of stone or whatever. It's kind of weird. Like, look at that. Isn't that weird? Just kind of looking at it. It just kind of follows you. It doesn't make too much sense, but it's there. That's what that is. So that's just pretty much invisible bedrock, a weird block that seems to take the place of a barrier block now. So let's go over to here because this one's, I guess, an example of what I mean as well, is that apparently some spawners don't seem to convert over properly. So this is just a skeleton spawner. There's nothing crazy going on about this, but apparently a skeleton spawner didn't even convert properly for whatever reason. And let's see if like, okay, so as you can see, these loot tables work. These loot tables work because they're already placed down and stuff, but placing them down now aren't going to work, but having these already pre-placed down works just fine. So as you can see, all the random loot is in these, but if we wanted to place down, a thing from our inventory, then it won't work. So it's a little bit sad there, but It's just like the ones that are pre-placed seem to work, which is good there. But they need to make it so that the ones that were already in your inventory can work as well, because it's a little bit inconvenient to work around that. So let's go over to here to this one. This one's a little bit more specific, but if we come into here, is that this is supposed to be a slime dungeon. So in case you haven't seen this world, of course, I'll be sure to leave a card on the screen as well so you guys can check out this world in case you want to see it. But basically what this world is like custom dungeons, right? And so this is a slime cave, so you'd have like this cave where slimes would spawn and stuff like that, and then this would be a slime boss arena. And so there was supposed to be a giant slime in this room. A giant slime is huge. It was pretty much like the size of this green splodge here. It was pretty big. But now our giant slime is now a small slime, and he jumps really high. So that's our slime boss. I don't know what happened to the size of him, but he's very small now, and he's just jumping really high, which he's not supposed to. But I think that's kind of neat. You know, he didn't convert over properly, but it made this really interesting effect instead, which I guess is kind of cool because he still has the jump boost, and I assume he still has like the health properties and stuff like that. Oops, I broke out. But yeah, so he doesn't convert the size properly, which is a little unfortunate though, is that the size, so having custom slime sizes doesn't seem to convert over. I don't know if that works on normal Pocket Edition, if you were to mod it through Windows 10 or whatever, or Pocket Edition, if it would actually work, or how like the whole modding scene works on there. I'm not entirely sure, of course. But like, at least as far as I'm concerned, the conversion process is the part that goes wrong there. So that's just kind of a thing as well. But that's a bunch of mods that I wanted to mention that don't seem to work anymore for whatever reason, or just don't convert over properly. So I'm hoping that they'll fix the world conversion so that it can actually, you know, properly do this, because it seems kind of weird is that it's not actually properly converting, and then it kind of just gives you this weird kind of thing going on where it's a bunch of weird broken things, or just like even like things like what is this invisible bedrock. It seems a little weird, but also kind of cool. So here's another broken spawner. This is supposed to be a witch spawner, but of course didn't work for whatever reason. And then this loot table of course works, just because of the fact that it's already placed down, of course. So but anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. This is just a bunch of modded stuff that's broken. I'm not really complaining, but this is kind of just like showing some of the things that won't convert properly in your world if you convert it to this new version. So it's just something to keep in mind. It's not really complaining too much. It'd be cool if it was fixed, but obviously they have a lot more things to worry about rather than the modding side of things. They can, you know, put that off to the side for just a little bit and focus on the actual gameplay. But these are things that won't convert properly. So if you're a map maker and you do stuff like this, then, you know, maybe that's something to consider. If you want to bring your map to the new version, then consider that your map might have some weird effects going on. So anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new, or follow me on Twitter, or I guess Twitch. I don't really stream on Twitch, but if you guys want to follow on those things, go ahead and follow, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good one, guys, and peace. Wait, go third person. Peace out. Wait. Peace out. There we go. Bye.